It's that time of year again where a Nintendo Direct is rumored to be on the horizon. I'm here today with Mary Stowe to talk about it. And, of course, take everything with a grain of salt. This all comes from a Reddit post that was verified by a verified Reddit user and then taken down because they were like, we're not sure about this. So yeah, always take this with a grain of salt. And this is basically just giving us an excuse to talk about a Nintendo Direct. It's not necessarily going to happen on February 7th, which was the rumored date, but it's very likely that one happens this month in February. So that's why I wanted to talk about it. Mary, are you excited about a potential Direct as soon as the 7th?
Of course, I'm always excited about Nintendo Direct, but I've got to say first, it always cracks me up at verified Reddit user, and just that statement alone, I'm just like, I can't believe that's what we put all our faith in these days.
Yeah. If there's one person I know that is always skeptical of leaks and rumors, it is you. You are never believing them.
Yeah.
You're always like, nope, I don't believe it, not happening.
The most skeptical.
I'm sure we've all been burned plenty of times with leaks and rumors. But, it's February. There's got to be a big Direct this month. If not this month, then definitely next month. Like, for sure. And with that comes rumors, speculation, and all the different games on the horizon. Are we going to see more of Zelda? Are we going to see more of Bayonetta Origins? That is the question. So let's hop on into it. So one game that was removed from the release calendar last year was Advance Wars 1 and 2. And it seems like it might finally be time to see more of that game. I think a lot of people didn't really understand why they delayed it. A part of me is like, yes, I get it. There's a horrible war happening. But I think it's probably time to release it sometime in the near future. What are you thinking about that?
I wouldn't be surprised if we saw Advance Wars 1 and 2. Like you said, I understand why they wanted to delay this game, just because of, what's actually happening, in the real world. But it's ready to go. It was set to release. So how much longer do we think they're willing to put off a game that's ready to be in the fans' hands,
Yeah, it's completely finished. It's probably been finished for 2 years because Nintendo is the only publisher on the planet that just sits on completed games and is just like, you know what? Yeah, let's just toss this out on this month.
Yeah.
Like with Kirby, they just announced it and dropped it within 2 months. It's like, geez, man.
Yeah, they're...
If every other publisher could just be like Nintendo. However, one franchise that does consistently get delayed is The Legend of Zelda, and we have to see more of this game. I mean, it's Nintendo just posted today on Twitter, I believe it was Nintendo UK, 100 more days until Tears of the Kingdom. And that's so close. It sounds far, but that's pretty damn close, and I cannot wait. But how much do you think we're going to see of this game at the next Direct? Do you think they're going to wait to roll out a lot of it closer to launch?
Okay, it's February, it releases in May. We're 3 months out now from the game's release, and we still barely know anything about the story, the direction of the game. We've only gotten 30-second to 1 minute long trailers. So deep in my heart of hearts as a true Zelda fan, I'm like, this is the time to give us a nice lengthy trailer that really kind of gives us insight into the story, what's happening, kind of put all these pieces that we've seen together and have something make sense of it.
Yeah, because we still don't really know what the structure of the game is. Is it following that same Breath of the Wild formula where there's a lot of little temples? Are they doing the more robust dungeons like classic Zelda games? And honestly, I think 3 months ahead of launch is a good time to figure these things out. And it's not too far away now. We know it's coming in May, so I think it's time they start rolling out information on this game. Everybody is dying to know more.
Yeah, and I've seen people make the comparison of think of all the marketing that went into Breath of the Wild. I mean, Breath of the Wild was also a different scenario kind of because it was a launch title. It was on the new console. It was on the Switch, but this is the follow-up to that very successful Zelda title, and they've done very little, it feels, compared to previous game releases of the marketing leading up to it, the hype. I mean, Zelda creates its own hype. We all know that, but it just feels weird for some reason.
Yeah, very strange, especially considering Breath of the Wild was a huge, massive success for the Zelda series. It was actually on the decline for the most part, and then Breath of the Wild came out and it just exploded and found a whole new fan base. So I assume they're going to go really hard on marketing leading up to the game. I'm hoping that right after this Direct, where they give us a big blowout, that we just see Tears of the Kingdom stuff everywhere. That's what I'm hoping and assuming is going to happen.
Yeah, I'm ready to see Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, Link, Baby Midna,
Ooh,
plastered everywhere.
you're really hoping Midna's in this game.
Okay, maybe not Midna, but I'm really hoping like the Twilight Realm like returns. I feel it. I'm probably gonna be wrong, but I feel it.
And you've actually put up some theories on that on TikTok and YouTube Shorts, so definitely go check out Mary's Midna theory. It's actually pretty fun.
So another game I think Nintendo really needs to show off is Pikmin 4. It was in limbo for like 5 years, I think. We heard it was going to happen, then we heard nothing about it, and then all of a sudden in 2022 we hear, no, it's definitely happening, and it's coming out in 2023. But there's still no like hard release date for 2023.
No footage, no information. Oh no, we do know that there's like a new lower down camera, which I think is actually really cool. Pikmin, they tend to make like some really pretty environments, and it's kind of a shame that the camera's always so far away. So I'm actually pretty excited for like the more third-person camera in Pikmin 4, as silly as that sounds. So there's actually a TikTok that you have in the works that's all about games that have only been revealed with logos.
Yeah.
And Pikmin is one of them, where they've only showed us a logo and that's it, and just no information. But it's coming this year. So, I mean, there has to be a big blowout soon, unless it's like a late 2023 game. But I don't really see that happening. I think it's coming out first half this year, maybe in June. Like, I feel like that would be the sweet spot. But wait, is Zelda in June?
No, Zelda's in May, so...
Okay, May. Yeah, so I think that would actually work pretty good. Zelda, then Pikmin, then they announce all the crap in June, and then we find out what's coming the second half of 2023. I think that would work.
I think it would get more August, because I think anything that comes out right after Zelda is just going to get steamrolled. Like, Zelda's going to be on their sale charts for, like, months, like a month or two.
Yeah, actually, you're right. I think August does make more sense than June, so I'm gonna agree with you on that one.
Yeah, because it would be Zelda in May, Pikmin 4 August, and then whatever they do for like their big holiday game, which is usually like late November-ish. Nintendo always has like the holiday game, you know?
Yeah, or they'll reveal something that's coming out in a few months, typically around that time.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm wondering what that will be this year. That's the question. Or maybe they just...
I don't know, yeah.
But speaking of games that only have gotten logos, Metroid Prime 4, we know that they rebooted development, I believe, in like 2020 with Retro. Mm-hmm. They announced that they were rebooting development. But now it's going to be going on 3 years this year, so maybe they're deep in development enough to show us something about that game. Do I think it's coming out this year? I'm not sure, because I feel like Retro's probably going to go pretty hard on Metroid Prime 4. I think they're going to try and make something really special with that game, so I'm not sure how quickly they'd be able to get it done. But 2023, like maybe holiday 2023, like that would be like best case scenario, I think, for Metroid Prime 4. How do you feel about it?
I think we're due for a trailer. I must sound very entitled Nintendo fan here. They owe us a trailer, like 30 seconds of something.
A tease.
Yeah, like
Come
a
on.
teaser, not just a logo, just a teaser. Like Samus in the suit. Like what if it's like Dread where she gets like a new suit? Just 30 seconds of something. And then like Dread came out in October. So could Prime 4 also be a fall game, like in October, November?
I feel like the fact that it got rebooted in development like really stretched out the development cycle, because I'm assuming when they took over, they started from scratch, which makes me wonder what was the game in development before that. Like, I'm curious. What did it look like? Why was it so bad that Nintendo was like, you know what? Never mind. We'll just scratch all this.
Like, was it bad? Was it just like, we're not feeling the vibe of this? Like, did they do something with Dread that they were like, no, we like this more than this, go more this direction? Like, I know Dread and the Prime games are like different teams. They're like 2D versus 3D. But still, like, was there some magic there? Because Dread was really good and it looked gorgeous.
We know that Mercury Steam is working on a third-person game that's like an action game. Like, I would say probably one of their most ambitious games, and it's being published by 505. So I'm hoping that they have another Metroid game in development. I think they were recently acquired by someone, but please, one more Metroid game by Mercury Steam, because Dread made me a believer, because I was not in love with the Metroid Prime 2, Metroid 2 remake that you really liked, right?
You're crazy. That game's perfect, and it has the best spider ball in the entire series.
I don't know about that, but this has been a fun video. The fact of the matter is that there's probably a Nintendo Direct this month. We're going to probably see Octopath Traveler 2, Tears of the Kingdom, Kirby Return to Dreamland, Bayonetta Origins, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we get a Metroid Prime tease. We hopefully get a new release date for Advance Wars. And Pikmin 4, it's probably coming this year, I'm hoping. You're probably right. It's probably coming out around August time. I could picture that happening. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up. If you're feeling generous, hit that subscribe button. We're going to be hopefully doing more videos like this where we sit down, have a discussion about the most recent video game news. And in case you missed our content, we're also making shorts here on YouTube and the same content over on TikTok. If you're one of those people, you can find us over there as well. Thanks a lot for hanging out with me, Mary. We'll talk to you guys later. Goodbye.
Yep. Bye.